I tell him, you know, you ought to grow a mustache. They're pretty cool. I'd grow one if I could. Mom starts to leave, and I'm like, oh my god, no, wait, don't leave me with children, I'm bad with them. Because, you know, like, ponies leave me alone with kids, and the first thing that the kids want to do is they want to, like, set something on fire with, like, a magnifying glass, and then I think that that's real cool, too. And so, sure enough, we cause some kind of fire, and it becomes a big problem, and then someone comes back, and they're like, Dash, I thought you were watching him. And I was, but it was just things got out of control. And she just doesn't even want to have anything to do with it. Just bubbles, more bubbles. That's what she's totally after. And then she gets a cutie mark for bubbles. And I'm like, whoa, oh my god. You got a cutie mark. And she doesn't even notice. She's still just playing with the bubbles. So, hey, I let her play with the bubbles some more. Because, I mean, she just got her freaking cutie mark, you know? This is like a big day. So when we run out of bubble stuff, I take her out to go get pizza. And it turns out there's a parade. So we go and we watch a parade. She was supposed to meet with Pinkie Pie in 5 minutes, give or take a couple hours, since Dash didn't have a watch. No, yelled the brave but wisely concerned Rainbow Gorilla. She jumped to her feet in a flash, then laid back down again in the thing most opposite of a flash. Carry me, please, begged Gorilla Dash the Fantastic.
Pinkie does not remember this part of the story.
Oh, that's because it just happened, dude.
No, Pinkie remembers Dash being unconscious for the dramatic reveal, yes?
Yes. Oh. Well, I didn't want to miss any of the story.
Pinkie thinks you did not read the story.
I did. I mean, I skimmed it during breakfast. Okay, this is about as far as I got, but I think I see where it's going anyway.
The room is decorated with typical Pinkie Pie flair. Colorful streamers of dried entrails hung from the ceiling. Brightly painted skulls of all sizes were attached to the walls. Organs done up in pastels were filled with helium and tied to the backs of chairs. The tables and chairs themselves were made from bone and skin, and they were outrageously uncomfortable.
Ew, spooky, Dash says, appreciating the trouble. Holiday decorations are cool. Did you see the pharmacy? They cut little holes in the plastic pill bottles and put lights in them. It's pretty neat.
Pinkie is better than the stupid pharmacist.
No one's ever done anything like that before. But still, she's like, I don't know, Pinkie. I mean, there's a lot of conflicts. Like, one big one is that you're not a Wonderbolt. The other one is, well, like, the biggest thing is that you're not a Wonderbolt. And I don't know if I could ever overcome that with anyone.
You cheat, Pinkie.
The heart is a turbulent place.
Go Power Rangers, da na 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 na.
Oh my gosh, how did you know? Oh my god, oh, we got to be soulmates. Besides, I'm a really good flyer anyway. That's why they call me Rainbow Dash, because I dash and I've got rainbows on my head and on my butt. One time I did fall though. Okay, a lot of times I've fallen, but so far it hasn't killed me. 1 or 2 comas, the occasional concussion, and one time I did go into the light, but I went back again when I realized I forgot to turn off the oven. So yep. Good times for Rainbow Dash. I don't get ridden a whole lot, which is kinda sad admittedly, because Mr. Jingles bought me for his kids. His son, Flibbers, wanted to name me Thunder Crash, Destroyer of Worlds. The daughter, Wanda, wanted to name me Rainbow Dancer, Queen of Petunias. Mr. Jingles compromised with Rainbow Dash. He later added Queen of Pointless Destruction, after they'd had me a few weeks. They put blinders on me, so I have to listen to directions. If I don't, then I drive everyone off a cliff, and then Mr. Jingles gets really unhappy. But sure enough, Rarity is pulling it. Mr. Jingles sold Rarity like forever ago. I'm terrible with time, but she's just pulling that carriage around like nobody's business. She's all brushed, and she's got little bows. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it's her. I'm super excited. I'm like, Rarity, hey Rarity, 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 hey Rarity, Rarity, I like your carriage, hey Rarity. But she doesn't hear me. She turns the corner and then she's gone. I'll probably never see her again. Hey, Rarity! Hey, Rarity! Oh my gosh, she's back! Hey, Rarity! Hey, Rarity! Rarity, I like your carriage! I like your carriage, Rarity! Hey, Rarity! Man, I think she's ignoring me. Applejack just mumbles something about brains. It's all she ever wants to talk about. He gives me a long look. A really long look. I don't know what his problem is, but I think he needs anger management maybe. Last time me and Pinkie did something like this, we had so much fun. You're just gonna...
Good morning.
Twilight, could you please hack Trixie Variety Show for me?
Do what now?
It's a website where they show videos that Trixie likes, and a lot of ponies go there. I want ponies to see my videos, so please hack them.
Okay, there are a number of problems with your brilliant plan, and one of them is that I don't know how to hack computers.
I thought you knew Linux.
I don't.
It's okay, I bought a book. You can read it and use your brain to learn how. Some guy named Alclop Pones made it to the media page by doing a half-assed 1-minute voiceover of a scene from Peter Pan. And then another user made it to the media page by adding the chorus of Space Jam to that.
Why do you want on this website again?
I need to be loved.
how come you're wearing a wrestler mask?
Oh, well, it's the dress code that we have to wear a mask, because, you know, this whole factory thing is totally like a secret conspiracy. Except morale was really low, because all we did was secretly grind ponies into other rainbows. So I thought it would really help everyone out to do like Crazy Time Mondays and Casual Fridays. They still have to wear the mask, but the wrestler mask are individual. So everyone gets to feel like they're recognized and important.
That's really nice.
Yep, I've only been working here for 3 days, but I'm like the best supervisor. There's a really good reason for this, and I can totally explain. Maybe over some pizza? This is where we take your taxes, where we make the weather wanted. We're not chemists, so don't ask us how this method got so vaunted. This job does not need a degree, that is how they got stuck with me. I need this for healthcare, you see, so I can afford therapy. The history is that I can't go back to $11.25 an hour because I eat too much fast food and it's really hard to pay my bills. Okay, I'll admit that they usually say you should do it for the love of the job and not for the money, but the economy is really rough right now and this was the best I could get. I don't read a lot of horror, mostly just fun stuff, and I like adventure a lot.
Rainbow Dash, will you go and fetch Pinkie Pie a glass of liquids?
Okay. Uh-oh. It's okay, everything's alright. Hey, Twilight, do you have any ketchup?
What the hell are you doing in here?
Why, in the name of King Louis XIV's colorful pleated trousers, did we listen to you? I don't know. I think it's because everyone else is in a panic in these kind of situations, but I think about this stuff a lot, so everyone just takes my advice. And I mean, like, I know that I break my wings a lot, but you don't really realize how often you get injured until an insurance agent comes to your house and demands to go through your medical history reports, because that happened, and now apparently they think that I'm purposefully hurting myself for some reason. So I'm required to wear a helmet now if I want healthcare coverage, but it messes up my hair, so I don't. But she's got a glass of water, so she gives me the water, and before I can say thank you, she leans down and kisses on me.
Seriously?
Yeah, that's what it says. She kisses me really aggressively. And I mean, I know kisses make boo-boos all better and all, so my wings are in need of some serious getting better, so it's like, I guess Twilight just knows more about medicine than I do. Just, it's like really aggressive kind of medicine, so I'm just, I'm probably gonna get better really quick after this. So, thankfully the doctors arrive and take Dash away. They haul me off in a stretcher, leaving behind a very guilty-feeling Twilight, who goes back to her house to... okay. Twilight runs out of the house to take a very guilty-feeling lap around the yard. Okay. She takes a guilty run down the streets. Twilight, you're not following the story.
Nope.
Well, but it says you have to go back and kiss on Rarity.
No.
Okay. But you still have to go and kiss on Big Mac.
No.
Okay. Well, you don't have to kiss on them, but for the finale, you're supposed to kiss on Fluttershy.
That kid from Trottingham?
No, you're thinking of Pip.
Who the hell names their kid Pip? Isn't that like child endangerment?
I would name my kid Dracula.
Shut up.
Hey, Twilight, you're headed right for the Everfree Forest, but we still need to have a dragon attack, and there's like a... Well, where'd you go? You're the main character. I learned to talk pretty quickly, but I never get to go outside, and I think it's seriously stunting my emotional growth because I just destroy everything in my youthful rebellion.
Dash? What are you doing up there?
I am playing.
Playing what? It's too noisy.
I am playing Run. I'm running.
Well, no more playing run. You can play sit instead.
I hate sit.
Sit is a nice game. You love sit. Kids today don't have enough imagination. What are you gonna do with basic cable, the internet, or Xbox that you can't do?
I never need to go outside.
Big girls don't cry, Dashy. Big girls don't cry. Okay? Hey, Dashy, look, I have a sugar cube. If you play sit, you'll get a sugar cube.
Oh. Okay, yes, gimme the cube.
You want some sugar cubes?
Seriously? I always want sugar cubes. You have some? Oh my gosh, being outside is like the best thing ever.
Here y'all do.
Oh my gosh. Thank you. This is so amazing. The most incredible monkey ever.
Oh, what are y'all doing? I don't want this.
Are you kidding? I have to give you something in return. Uh-oh. Oh no, my dad came home.
Rainbow Dash, were you outside?
I broke the rules. I am a rebel.
Sweetheart, it is very important
I
that
don't
you...
have any scruples.
Listen to me, Dashy. You can't go outside because if you do, the government will find you and then they'll cut you into pieces.
Oh no, why would they do that?
I don't know. It's just what the government does. They find some rare, one-of-a-kind animal and then they just cut it up into pieces for science.
Even if I ask them not to?
Especially if you ask them not to. That'll just make them angry.
But worst of all was when my dad decided that I liked NASCAR on DVD, because I really obviously like the idea of racing. It looked like a lot of fun to ride in a race car, because they go so fast, but sitting around just watching race cars go in circles for hours and having my monkey dad skip past the accidents was way boring. When I turned old enough, Monkey Dad decided I was ready for a job, which is super lame. Of course, I couldn't have a real job because I'm a pony and the pony dissection labs and all, but every time I mow, I got a dad dollar, which I could turn into the dad store for cookies and stuff, so pretty soon I just mowed the lawn to death. But then finally came the fateful day. Left home alone and with nothing else to do, I finished reading the phone book and decided to try reading receipts instead. It took me a little while to realize it, but dad dollars had major inflation. One dad dollar bought me stuff that cost like 30 cents or less. It was friggin' ridiculous. How long?
How long? What?
How long has pocket lint had low market value? I've been misinvesting my entire future.
I don't know, since forever?
Since forever? Oh, man. That box upstairs is worthless. I can't believe it. I'm totally bankrupt. I'm gonna hurl myself off the roof. Talk me out of it, LaFonda.
Okay, don't go hurl yourself off a roof. Gosh, why you gotta be so dramatic?
Cause my life is boring. What else am I gonna make a big deal about? Seriously, it's like this or my whole afternoon is just over. You're not gonna dissect me? Not to give you ideas or anything.
Dissect you? No. No! The acid and dissection are mutually incompatible.
Oh, gosh, wow. Well, thank goodness. Jeez. See, I was really worried there. Oh, man. So you want to hang out or something? I really like 20 questions. Are you ready? Okay, I'm thinking of a thing. Okay, now ask me a question.
You don't get out much, do you?
Oh, nah. See, I can't really go out on account of I'm a pony and different and stuff, you know. So I think society just, they sort of want to cut me open and look inside of me, I guess.
Really?
Yeah, I figure it's like, have you ever tried to look really far down your throat in the mirror?
You know, I have the exact same problem with society. It's always trying to cross-examine my actions. Monkeys are always asking why I don't have a nose and why I sharpen my teeth and how come I wear clown makeup, but this is the face of fear.
I have the face of Rainbow Dash.
Well, it's nice to meet you, Rainbow Dash. Dash, I have to admit, I've never felt this way about another living creature before. I want you to know that even though you're a horse, you feel something inside me that I never realized was missing.
Wow, that's amazing. I mean, the whole thing. I've never been out of my house, and you're like only the third monkey I've ever talked to. I don't know, I always feel anxious and unhappy, but out here in the fresh air, I feel like maybe things are pretty neat.
I predict big things for us both, Rainbow Dash. Between you and I, whatever else happens doesn't matter. We'll have each other.
That's pretty cool. I mean, my dad says that all the time, but coming from someone who's not my dad, well, that just makes me feel really special.
You know, I've always hated your father.
I know. My dad sucks.
Oh.
Where have you two been?
Ah, you see, we were here.
When I arrive at a kidnapping scene, I expect to see a victim, the villain, and a vat of boiling acid. But look at this. What is this? This acid isn't even lukewarm. It's room temperature.
Are you sure? I thought I set the vat to a simmer.
You turned it off, and not even so much as a ransom note. And you, young lady, what are you doing dressed like that?
Well, I thought, we got, I had some wheat beer. That was pretty cool.
Oh, well, that's a relief. You're not allowed to have beer.
Why?
We are going home. You are a bad villain. You should be ashamed. You.
No, don't get angry. I'm here to make amends.
I think you've done enough. Not only did you involve Dash in a horrible crime spree across the city, but now she's under the insane assumption that the government doesn't want to cut her into pieces.
Okay, now just hear me out. What if they don't? What if all this isolation from society and keeping her entirely to yourself was unnecessary?
Are you implying she'd be better off with researchers?
Maybe just someone who knows about horses. Or someone with money. Or even someone not traumatized by the neurosis by the death of his parents.
I'm the bat who lived.
The Joker, Mort. Dad, you cannot drive him away. Can't you see that I'm in love?
Oh, Dash. Love is why I came here. You see, I've just built a time-activated device. Very soon now, it'll turn the entire world into ponies, finally making you normal and allowing us to live together.
Oh my gosh. Seriously? That's so romantic. Hello? Mom? Hi, Mom. I really need some advice. See, my friend is... Oh. Yeah, no, classes are doing fine. Yeah. No, I know, but they're doing okay. I don't want to talk about school right now, though, Mom. No, my grades are fine. Well, it's not because of my grades, Mom. I'm gonna graduate, well, I just had to change my majors and stuff. No, don't stop sending money. Okay, put that on the phone, yeah. Hi, Dad. I said, hi, Dad. Do you have your hearing aid in? I said, do you have your hearing aid in? I know you're too young for a hearing aid, Dad. Do you have it in, though? Okay. Well, I have a friend who's like... I said I have a friend who... No, she's not a college friend. College is going fine. It's going fine, Dad. Yeah, I'm gonna need a few more years of tuition, though.
What?
Twilight, I killed Pinky, and I lied about school, and I was mean to Gilda, and I sleep on the job, and I don't wear my retainer, and I escaped from Fluttershy, but I didn't tell her that her house smelled like pee, and I'm a terrible friend.
So, what do you want me to do about it?
Make me feel better?
Okay. Tell the truth about school, make peace with your teeth getting messed up, find a more challenging job, and forget about Gilda and what's-her-face.
Twilight, no. I want a hug. Aw, man. Frig, Derpy, I hate when that happens. If you cooked really greasy food today, you might be able to just slip your head out. But hey, the kids are leaving, and I'm not supposed to watch after kids. I got a court order. I think you're stuck, though, so... I'll go ahead. I'll just finish my cocoa first, though, because the sink is busy right now, and I don't want to throw in the trash in case it leaks. Ow. Yeah. It's still hot. I have to wait a few minutes. I'm gonna leave soon, though. The kids have really little legs. I don't think they're gonna get too far. Oh my gosh, that is a lot of books. You read a lot of books.
Oh, good. Hello. Of course I've got a lot of books. I have to read, so I'll be prepared in case I ever realize my full potential. Rising to the top of the food chain and finally ruling over Ponyville.
Cool. Well, that's gonna super suck, though. Ponyville doesn't really need a queen. We're super small. Anyway, this is my autobiography. I wrote it myself.
That's what autobiography means, Dash.
Yeah, 'cause it's auto, like a dishwasher. Aw, man, the book that drove Twilight crazy is my autobiography. I must be a worse author than I thought.